I'm actually trying to remember when was the last time that we had such an epic fountain pen collection update. In this one, I'm going to present you a lot of fountain pens that I've sold and even more that just recently joined my collection. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Aaron from Pen Venture. You are in for an update on my personal fountain pen collection because I want to keep a track together with all of you and to share what is going on besides everything that means Pen Venture and the retail side of everything. As time is passing and my collection expands, changes, and who knows, maybe it will shrink at one point. Who knows? I want to keep a track, a log of everything, and I want to have you as my guest and to join me in this journey of mine, of course. And by the looks of it, it's very, very hot, and it's one of those days that I need to just keep the AC blowing at max. So if you have trouble with the sound, anyway, please understand that I need to just simply not be pouring with sweat while I'm recording this video. And it's going to be a long video, so please bear with me because I want to update you with everything that's going on in the past time. We just attended the Dutch Pen Show, and at the Dutch Pen Show I just simply put on my table some of my collection fountain pens, and some of them got sold. First thing on the list, I've sold my ASC Bologna Arco Verde, and that fountain pen went to a very, very nice gentleman who it's a friend of our channel. It's a friend of Pen Venture and myself, and I am proud to just simply say that I passed the ownership to this person, and only two remaining pieces that I've had from the entire series are the ones that I have memories tied into them. And from the ASC Bologna series, I have these two beautiful fountain pens, the Wild Cracked Ice Celluloid one, this one, and also the Arco Bronze Celluloid. Both of them are made back in the day at the beginning of this company, and also they're made by my good friend Salvatore from Leonardo Officina Italiana, and I can distinguish in between all of the fountain pens in the same model, and I know which ones are made by him due to small little aspects which Salvatore kept a very close eye to this small little details, and the celluloid has been aging properly well. It's not shrinking too much. The fountain pen, it's aligning the pattern. The nibs are very, very fine. They're not like mediums or broads. They're very, very fine, and I just love them. Both of them new sacks, including the Arco Verde that I've passed on to the next gentleman. I've changed the sack to a new one, so he will enjoy it for a long time. Anyway, let's update the list down below. Anyway, that's for the ASC. Moving further, we had another fountain pen which basically was not in my personal fountain pen collection, but his twin brother is with me, and that fountain pen is the 100 years anniversary Sailor. So basically I got left with the sterling silver version of this fountain pen, and the Kurogane, the black one, got to be sold to another friend of mine who is a friend of our channel from Cyprus, Loizos. If you're watching this, thank you very much. He seemed to enjoy that Kurogane a lot, and I've sent him the box along with some sweet discontinued ink which he is looking to get in his collection, and I just had some left, so he wanted it, so I put it with the box of the fountain pen, and I got the sterling silver 110 years anniversary Sailor edition with me. Along with this, another fountain pen went in his way for Loizos in Cyprus, and that fountain pen is one of my Visconti very, very old fountain pens. It's the Opera Silver Dust, and if I'm not going to have it with me because it's inside the parcel traveling towards him, I'm going to insert a picture for reference so you can clearly know which fountain pen is that. That Opera Master is traveling towards Loizos in Cyprus, and I just had to proceed like this because I purchased two Visconti fountain pens, and I don't want my collection to just expand too much. You're gonna know in just a few moments why is that. I think in regards of sales, this is it. So I'm gonna update the list down below if there is something that I've overlooked. So if you want to see a complete collection, down below you're just gonna scroll and you're gonna find my entire list of fountain pens that I own at this very moment. And let me show you which fountain pen just recently joined us, because it was sent for some minor work, and is this amazing Opera Master. And this is called tobacco, tortoise shell, you name it, it goes by many names. And have a look at how beautiful it's now. This arrived just a few weeks or like a month ago, and it was in a very poor condition, so it got to be buffed, renewed. The ink window now is just very, very visible. It's not stained anymore. All of the scratches, scuffs, and the passing of time basically and use on this fountain pen was a little bit subdued due to the high artistry of one of my good friends. And since we're here, Luca, if you're watching this, grazie caro amico, buona lavora. And let's go further and let's have a look. This beautiful nib. It's the old 18-karat gold nib from Visconti, and it's this two-tone, and I've been simply using this fountain pen lately, and I think I've went through 2 complete barrels of ink, and the ink that I've used is this one, which is the Diamine Ochre. Let me show you something which it's also an update but not at the same time. Do you remember my Quark Zirconium first edition? Basically right now we have a second edition, and the first edition is discontinued. Well, my first edition zirconium stone wash pocket fountain pen was sent off to a customer. He purchased it on our website, and I've asked him. I don't have any more left outside of my personal fountain pen. It's been just carried for a few days, and I don't know, maybe you want it or not. Let me know. So he said, Emmy, just send it away because this fountain pen will be used just as well on my side. So I sent him my personal fountain pen, and I got left with none. Ben was a gentleman, and he passed me his fountain pen, his personal first edition zirconium stone wash, and along with it is the second edition of zirconium stone wash. This wonderful new variation of the model includes the use of ACME threads, which makes the posting of the fountain pen very, very smooth. It's just a brilliant design, and if you want to see an in-depth review of this fountain pen, I'm gonna link it up here, and you can go and check it in detail, and you can see how the small changes just makes the fountain pen feel completely different. That's available for sale on our website, limited number, just a small batch of 50 fountain pens, of which we have like under 20 left on our website. Moving further, when Ben came in Romania just like a few weeks ago, we had an exchange of some fountain pens, writing instruments, you name it. I also end up having the Mona, and the name of this, it's Mona. Mona, you know why? Because it's only one. It's a titanium ballpoint, which is made by Ben. Finish on it, it's just stunning. And Ben seen me take this fountain pen for a number of times and just sign documents, papers with it. And he was like, Emmy, you want to have it? And why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I just love fountain pens, but also in my daily use, I use different writing instruments for different purposes, and ballpoints, rollables, and other stuff have also places where I get to use them. So technically speaking, it's not a collection, but it's with me and it's part of my daily life, and I just need them. Moving further, I want to show you something which I recently acquired, and is this beauty right here. This is a Rotring 600 mechanical pencil, 0.7 millimeters in regards of the size of the graphite. This thing, it's a lifesaver. I love its technical design, minimalistic, very, very attractive. I just love the blue finish on it. The story behind this one is very simple. I've visited a supplier of ours in Bucharest, and we had a talk, and we have a very long practice in business. He is also a distributor for Rotring. He was watching me eyeballing this writing instruments in a case, and I was like, yeah, I want to have one of those. And he goes, really? Want to have? Which one? So I picked the blue one and it came home with me. So yeah, it's just in my daily use every day. I just use it for invoices where I need to make some markings on them, or to have some information regarding a specific model, a SKU code for my accounting team. So this is why I'm using pencil, because it's very easy to erase, have them know that information, and after knowing and putting that in our bookings, they can wipe it with an eraser. It's there to have this purpose. Moving further, something new, something exciting, a new retro roller. Well, this is a very, very nice Tornado model, Stealth. I believe this finish is called Black Cherry. This is one of the newest ones, and I think this is one of the most good looking rollables that you can have on the market as of now. It's very, very in demand, it's interesting, and just expect something wild in regards of pen venture and retro in just a few weeks. Just spoilers. Enough with those kinds of writing instruments. I'm not going to update the list down below because I have not made a chapter or part where I keep a track also on different writing instruments besides the ones that are used with the nib. But anyway, let me know if you want to see more of this and more of this writing instruments, because at the end of the day, they are writing instruments and I use them every day just as much as my fountain pens. Getting back, I'm going to show you something super cool, and it's my Dinky made in tungsten. This fountain pen has been traveling a lot with me. Recently, I got a gold nib, which was with a fountain pen sold by us to a customer, and went to adjust his nib and he made a big mistake, and he basically made a huge foot on his fine 14 karat gold nib. I don't have technical skills to ground nibs into different shapes, different sizes, because, well, I can, and I've did it in the past, but I just don't want to go about and do this to a gold nib because it's going to leave some marks. My skills are not that well when it comes to having them look like they used to look before having it ground. So this is why I am just steering away from this specific niche in grinding nibs, because you have to have equipment, experience, and I just leave that to the professionals. And by professionals, I mean that I took that gold nib with me in my Dinky at the Dutch Pen Show. I've met with Jose from Nib Lab, and I said, Jose, I have a nib which has a huge foot. Despite being a fine, it writes like a broad, so can you make it into a fine? And he was like, hell yeah, Yemi, I'm gonna do it for you. And look at this beauty right now. It has a gold nib. I believe it's one of the only Dinkies with a gold nib, 14 karat fine from Gravitas, and now it's actually writing just like a fine. And in this fountain pen for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been using it with Sabi Midori ink from Tatcha, because that ink, it's gonna be oxidizing, and that green is just like the patina that you get on copper. So copper section right here, it's been aging for some time. I believe they both go very nice together, this ink with this specific fountain pen. Okay, moving further, I want to show you something very interesting, and it's this. This is a wonderful, wonderful, I believe it's a century, although it's a little shy of a century fountain pen. And this is due to the nature of this material, because this is Damascus, but it's not made out of steel. So it's not Damascus, it's better said Timascus, because it's layers of titanium which are fused together, and you have this amazing pattern. But not only that, it's crystallized Timascus, and then on top of it you have this very, very nice purple pinkish color with this amazing color variation from Gravitas. And this is done to a process which Ben just simply makes a fountain pen just transform. He is an alchemist when it comes to materials and how he manipulates small little details to make this work of art. And this fountain pen is very rare. I believe it's like 2, maximum 3 fountain pens worldwide in this finish, in this material, this very, very rare and interesting variation of this model. And we have this gorgeous fine point 14 karat gold nib, and this fountain pen, I am proud to say it's part of my fountain pen collection. Next fountain pen on the list will be my recent exclusive Leonardo Cina Italiana Urushi exclusive project of this year, and that fountain pen got recently introduced. It's only 4 pieces in the entire collection, of which 1 is mine, 3 are available for sale, 2 already sold, 1 I believe is still available. I don't know. At the moment of recording this video, it's still available. Maybe as I will edit this video, post it later in the week, maybe this fountain pen will no longer be available. It's a stunning work by Penteo. It's the Urushi Essenza Great Void. If you want to see an in-depth video review for this specific writing instrument, I'm gonna leave you the link up here. You can check this in details. You can see how much work went into this specific project. 1.5 years, a lot of passion, skill, patience in order to make this possible. And I just love my number 1 of 4. Last on the list would be an update on my Conid fountain pen, this one. I used to have this fountain pen with a very stunning nib from Leonardo Cina Italiana, and I have it right here. Have a look at this. So this was on my Conid king size bulk filler. It's a nib lab creation, which initially got to be put on my Arco Bronze Leonardo Cina Italiana Momento Zero Grande, and that fountain pen I just changed it to something a little bit more normal, like a fine point, in order to get more use out of it. And I put this on a Conid just temporarily, and it's been a very popular option because I've burned through a lot of ink with this nib in that specific fountain pen. But I got in contact with someone which helped me to get a Conid nib, a gold nib, size 8. Have a look at this. This is the Conid fine point 14 karat gold nib, rhodium plated, basically silver color, and I just think this is amazing. And I don't know why, but I tend to not like deviations from specific line models. Like if this Conid was meant to have this nib, I just feel like sacrilegious to put something else in that fountain pen as a nib. So Frankenpans, this is something which I try, but I don't succeed. I don't get to use it as much as I would do if that fountain pen was normally with the nib which was supposed to be there in the first place. So as an update, this Conid got a fine point, and to be honest, it's not going to be the last Conid. You're going to see something crazy soon in regards of Conid fountain pens. As an update on my personal fountain pen collection, this is what I have for you. It's a lot of fountain pens to digest, a lot of writing instruments, movements up and there, plus, minus, you name it. There are fountain pens which I've traded, there are fountain pens which I've sold, and some other ones that got back into my collection or purchased or just joined my collection. Anyway, let me know which questions do you have in regards of this writing instruments or anything else that you've seen in my videos. Let me know what is your opinion regarding my collection. Where do you see my collection heading? And let me know if you want to see more content with specific writing instruments. Use the comment section down below and I'll be more than happy to share that content with you. Also, let me know what are your thoughts on my other writing instruments besides fountain pens. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on the PenVenture YouTube channel. I am very happy that I was able to record this video for all of you to see what's the state of my collection. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm and everything. Also, if you want to see my entire fountain pen collection, just scroll down. Also down, you'll find the links for our website, our social media accounts, phone number, email, anything and everything that you may need in order to get in contact with us if you are looking to get your writing instrument with PenVenture. Don't forget to follow our journey and subscribe to the PenVenture YouTube channel. It's very easy. Just click there, turn on the notification bell on, and you will be notified whenever we have new content. Speaking about content, if you want to continue watching my previous videos, I'm gonna leave you this right here. You can click and enjoy. As always, I'm your host from PenVenture. I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.